So we are back, chat. Apologies for the small change. Let's have a look at those positions as the safety car appears to be out on track. Alan P1, Liam P2, Chubbyslug 3, Dixie in P4, Robbos 5, OJ6, Skarma P7, Dale P8, B9, Matty in 10th, Baku P11, Finnegan P12, K-Pax P13, Nicholas 14, Luca 15 and Minam P16. Nice pit stops. A few have already stopped. Chev on the 2 stop, Matty on the 2 stop, as are the rest. Bear with me 1 second, chat. So, we pick up the action on lap 7 at 26 under safety car conditions, so it'll be a 20 lap race from the reset. Everybody back in the queue now, so safety car should come in this lap. We should get back to racing. Hopefully. And that was in fact my internet there, chat, so if it happens again I may be fat out of luck for bringing the stream back up. So there's the goal, safety car in this lap. Alvin Evans will check everybody up. Safety car will head off down, and once he sees that get to pretty much the extra white line you see for the safety car on the track, that's when he gets to choose from then when he can nail it. He does not want to catch it because it will hold his throttle back, but he should be pretty much good to release it when he sees fit. So we'll stay on board for when we get back to green flag racing. Looks like he's holding them nice and like giving nobody a chance to get a run, which is smart. And off we go back to green flag racing. Who's got the better reaction here? And I think out of the top 4 it's Dixie. Rob Wells has been left a bit for dust, and somebody's had to jump into the pits here. I'm not quite sure who that was. But Dixie seemed to get the best jump off the top 4, but still status quo. And is he now going to be able to get a run on Matt? I don't think so. Now they're getting their tyres hit up. I think Adam's priority may become the defensive from Rob. What's the gap further back? Shiv on the back of Dale. Are we going to see anything here? We got a yellow flag a little instant further back between 2 drivers. That's Minam and Luco last. Oh, and what's happened there? Oh, and Dale and Skarma's had a bit, and I mean Skarma's wings made of steel. How did Skarma get no wing damage there? I do not believe that for a second. Oh, and who's this? That is Matty all over the back of Shiv. Having a good old go. And now the gaps between the top three appear to have opened up a bit. Can Rob put the Dixie under attack? Maybe Rob will just wait now. He knows DRS is to come, and he uses the DRS to slingshot away. Dixie's turned in a bit early there, so that's going to cost him. Rob will now go to the inside line, and up he goes up the inside. There's a little bit of touch in there, and I don't think Rob's going to cede that position there. Back to racing, and this is the little bit. Oh, look at Shiv down the inside. Shiv on EOJ getting a move done at turn 8. Now is EOJ going to keep himself in there, and he's going to have to back out that and allow the Aston to go through, and that's part of the issue of getting shuffled back there. Finnegan had to get on the brakes a bit as EOJ put himself back into line. But Shiv, a nice opportunistic move there at turn 8, and you don't often see them getting the job done there, but using his old wits and getting the job done. Oh, and Finnegan's in the wall. I hope that's not something that's happened between himself and EOJ. DRS enabled this lap. I think this way we could see Dixie come under pressure. Let's see a leader on board with Armin, the men in the Mercedes. Being chased closely by his brother. And what is the energy deficit? Armin Evans in control. It's been a while since we've seen this. Finnegan out, that's in the pits. Maybe an unhappy bunny as Rob Wills now goes through, and Dixie down into turn 4. I thought 3, sorry. So Dixie seems to have settled back in now. I think he's found his feet again. I think it was maybe safety car that broke his rhythm a little bit. That's cost him the time. But he can settle down. The top 5 at a track he's strong with the test is a good job. Rob Wills, our championship leader, doing a good job as well. Chubby Slug up there in P3. Not yet bottled it. Doing well. With a yellow flag, who's that? Ah, Baku's lost his wing. And that's pulled the safety car. Wow. Some drivers into the pits. What tyre's that for? I'm trying to see what tyre that is for Rob. It's another medium. So top 3 choose not to pit. Interesting. Yeah, I'm massively intrigued by that. I think they might still just keep the gap. We're up 15.1. Gap might be okay actually. Might be just okay. Let's go to the race leader, see what he does. Is it going in? He is. There's Dixie going in. Mika Lando takes over the lead of the race, choosing not to double stack. Now, where does Rob Wills come out in relation to Dixie? That's going to be the interesting one. Dixie's going to need to push like mad. And Rob has got the jump. But the double stack at McLaren's cost Shiv a few positions. How did Dixie get in front of Chubby Slug? What happened to Chubby Slug? Interesting. I missed that chat, I'm not quite sure what happened. Halfway point of the race coming up. Another safety car. So, I think we'll do one more lap. We'll probably get going at the end of lap 13 onto lap 14. So I'll take this time to grab a little bit of chocolate chat. So, Mika Lando leads the way. When did they put that hard tire? Let's see. Could go to the end here. Could go to the end, could Mika Lando. It's probably actually might be worth it for him now at this point. So safety car should go in this lap, or two at the rear should catch up by then, no problem at all. So Dale, the only man with a penalty at the moment. And Mika Lando gets to call the shots and pull the trigger on the restart. He'll get the call in a few corners time. So, safety car will go to the bottom of the hill, and then we should see any moment now it pop up on screen. There we go, safety car in this lap, so Michelando will now check them up and become the pace setter. What he doesn't want to do is drive too quickly and then slow down. He needs to find a speed and then just hold it. And then he needs to make sure that that safety car gets well away before he pulls the trigger. And off we go back to green flag racing. Has anything got the jump here? Dixie seems to have a good run again on Rob Wells, but not quite close enough, so nobody going to be able to get the move done into turn one. I don't think Scum's put a bit of a gap on Luke Alas. Of course he has that tyre deficit to think about. Oh, and look at Arwen Evans, here he comes, and Michelando down the inside, down to turn two we go. They're going to be side by side, and it's good clean racing between the two up to turn four. Still side by side, but Michelando, there's not going to be much he can do. Now he's got to be careful, because here comes Leon Evans through in the inside. He's going to lose out yet again to another medium compound tyre, and this is the struggle he has on the warm-up. He's got to be so careful of being offline, because a medium tyre is going to pounce into that position and hold him out there for others to come through. And something's happened to Chubby Slug. What's happened to Chubby Slug is he made a mistake in the brakes, and I think he may have made some contact with Dixie there, because Matty somehow got through in his hard compound tyre. So the two brothers now back in control at the front, and it is a straight fight all the way now to the end of the race. This is the closest battle at the moment. Matty getting on the energy though, trying to pull a gap. You get K-Pax gaining and Shiv, I don't think he'll be close enough, neither will Dale and Leon. So Arwen now stretching his legs a little bit, gap over that 1 second mark. He'll just be watching that and keep it above there. DRS comes into play, it stops him being under any form of attack. Michelando settled into his P3 now. And some horrible lag going on here. I don't know, I hope that's just me. So 1.1 second the gap. I don't think Leon's going to be close enough. I've got a yellow flag. Who's that? Somebody at a moment. Not quite sure who it was. The lag. Oh, chat, I think my internet's going to give up again. Chubby Slug and Scammer doing a bit of racing. Drag race down to turn one. I think Chubby Slug well up the inside. Scammer down to P7, but still good gains from the start of the race. DRS now enabled. So, will we see any team orders at Alpine? Bit of a train behind here. Dixie, of course, on the better tyre at the moment. Maybe Michelando just not use at the start. Stevie Matty though, Chubby Slug all over the back of him as well on his medium compound tyre. We'll see Chubby Slug maybe nip a move down the inside. We've had Dale have a moment further back. Somebody hits the wall there. Did they pick up any damage? I think that may have been Dixie. He has not. So Dixie's going to have to use some energy here because his teammate is not doing any team orders whatsoever, so it is a fight. Dixie probably has to go for it here up into turn 3, he needs to just keep himself on the line. See now, compromised exit, can't get the job done, up into 3. In situations like that you should just focus on your braking and your corner exit. Corner exit is going to give you more of a run on the driver. And Chubby Slug, he's got through in quite an unorthodox place. Turns 6 and 7 through on Matty. So now he's up into P5. Oh, and there's a Ferrari straight on at Church. And oh, did Shiv pick up some damage there? He seemed to hit the wall pretty hard. So nobody far enough. I don't think Chubby's close enough, and Dixie's just not pushing enough here to get through. So let's see if he just stays behind Michelando here and then focuses on his exit at turn 2. And he's not getting on the energy. So Michelando has now caused a lot of problems for Adam. I'm interested by this. I think he's going to let his teammate... Oh, no, he's going to go straight on. Oh, and that's going to get him disqualified. And... yeah. That's, yeah. Not good. So, 7 laps to go. On board the Robbers, Michelando is now DNF'd. And we have a safety car, just a rear seat, not full safety car out. So, another safety car. People jumping to softs? Yeah, probably smart, actually. Onto that soft compound tyre. To the end of the race. So we wait in the pit. I'll fluttering in for the pit stop, so I think our leaders and that'll all jump in. As any day, somebody like Chubby Slug, is he going to take over the lead of the race and try and go to the end and win it from the front? Or does he feel that he's going to box and he's going in? Interesting. Oh, here's the chat. Who's in the chat? 1 second. Nobody, apparently. My thing is broken. Chat, I don't see you. Whoever's typing. You type in and see if it pops up. No. Good evening to whoever you are. And you might need to rewrite your message because I did not see the first one. I do apologise. For some reason it's not showing up. No, still don't see it. Don't know what's going on. Oh, it's Dale. There we go. I had a chat filter on, I had no idea what was going on there. Strange. So I presume we are going to have a 5-lap shootout to the end. Chubby Slug opted for a medium compound tyre. Strange. Don't worry about it, Dale. Take the positives away from the race always. Which was, pace was there, race pace was decent today, just that one little mistake. Once you're going to fall off the train at Baku, you're messed up anyway. It's the same for everyone regardless of where you're racing, so positives are positives. Safety car in this lap, there we go. Notification pops up just as I say, it's like I almost knew. So it's down to Arwen to release the pick. Second time of asking today. And it looks like it's going to be a very, very late release. And we are back in flag racing in this very, very compressed down into turn one. Look at Matty trying to go round the long way, and Mato man getting it moved on nice and early. Gets on the energy, he's got the better grip, the soft compound. Oh, they thought there was contact. I'm seeing some really bad lie there, and Mato man now being caught napping. He's coming under pressure from Rob Wills, and he's McLaren Rob on the medium compound tyre also, but Matty got himself up onto a podium, and Alvin Evans has picked up a time penalty for multiple warnings. So with 4 laps to go, Alvin needs to drive off into the distance. Any movement here? K-Pax and Dixon were pretty close. K-Pax very close to EOJ also, so maybe he can slip one up the inside. Not this time around. So gap at front, 8/10 of a second. Leon Evans looks set to take the Grand Prix victory at the moment because of Alvin Evans' penalty. So brother thefts from brother. Get Matty get himself all the way up into P3. Doing a good job indeed, but being chased closely by Chubby Slug, who has a little bit of an advantage on the energy. Album with the fastest lap of the race. Three laps to go. And I think Leon is just doing what he has to do to stay on the back one. I think he knows if he can get to the DRS, the couple of DRS laps we're going to have, and be in that range, the DRS will do what he needs to do. He doesn't really need the energy then to keep him on the back, as long as he doesn't make any mistakes in that middle sector. Oh, Rob, oh, he's nearly made a mistake there. Oh, you don't know how to keep that out of the wall. So I think this is going to be the battle. Leon has now, oh, he's lost the DRS from his brother. So Arwen been able to scamper off up the road a bit and break the gap. I think DRS will be enabled this lap around. Look at Chubby Slug all over the back of Matty here, so he's feeling pushy on his medium compound tyre. Alan, another fastest lap, another half a second faster that time around. And now we do have some DRS. Rob Wills also coming to get involved in this, so Matty could be under pressure, he could drop to P5 by the end of this race. We got a yellow flag. I think this K-Pack's a Baku at the moment. But this is the little battle. It's Chubby Slug under pressure, or putting Matty under pressure. And Rob Wills tucked up in there behind. So let's see what Matty Man does now. Matty only in 15% energy. So let's see what Chubby Slug can do. He's tucked right, and I think this is a slam dunk overtake now for Matto Man. Chubby Slug, I should say. And here he goes. He's going to be pretty much beside Matty by the time the DRS comes out and switch to the racing line. DRS opens and off he goes ahead of the Aston Martin. Now, can Rob put Matty under pressure? This is a question. It's going to depend on whether Matto Man can drive away and break Matty's DRS, or Rob's going to be close enough to put him under pressure. Oh! What's happened there? Did Rob have a moment? Oh, and a bit of team orders there, maybe costing Shiv a little bit, because Scarman, he's medium, the opportunistic little fox, and now Dixie coming to get involved in this. He's in the fight at the end, couple of laps to go. And it's all kicking off. Who wants the position more? And who's got the most energy to capitalise? At the moment it's Dixie, he's got half a tank more than everybody round about him in these battles, so if he can use 10-12% to get through one driver at a time, he may be able to pick a couple off here in this closing lap. That lag is horrendous. Hope the drivers aren't feeling that. And Leon Evans, he's got himself into DRS range of his brother. Oh chat, I've got some things going on from... Right, I'll finish this. Right, let's get this last lap over and done with of the Baku Grand Prix. Alvin Evans, he looked clean and flawless for the day, but I think he's going to switch to Leon Evans come the end of the lap, as long as Leon makes no mistakes and just brings the car home. Chubby Slug's going to drive a good podium. Matty drove a solid drive to P4. Rob Wills looks pretty set in P5. Scammer under pressure from Shiv in P6. Oh, and Dixie's ended up in the wall, and that's going to cost him to look last. I think he's maybe just went for an opportunistic move or missed the braking a little bit, and that will be it. But K-Pax, or Bucko, sorry, is retired from the session. And this is going to be the fight now. It's going to be the run to the line between Shiv and Scarman. Shiv picks up a penalty, tried it too opportunistic, looking for some track time, and that's why, if you can keep your warnings down, that's something you can do. You can steal a warning near the end of the race to gain a bit of track time, and then go in the attack. Shiv, of course, already had these couple of warnings prior to that, so that's what's cost him. And I think that will nullify any attack on Scammer. But let's go to Alban Evans. He comes through the kink of the last chicane. He is going to see the checkered flag first, but the victory in the books is going to go to his brother. But he's been flawless on the day. Alban Evans will win the Baku Grand Prix, but Leon Evans will take the victory after penalties. Chubby Slug gets himself a solid podium, half a second away. Matty up to P4, Rob Wills drives home in P5, Scammer P6 chased closely by Luke Lass in P7, and Shiv will fall off the pipe but hold P8 after his penalty. Dixie will be P9, EOJ in P10, K-Pax P11, and I think Buckle will be classified there in P12 as it was on the last lap. And chat, I would love to stay and do some interviews, but I need to go and deal with some things with my kiddies, and that's got to take priority. So it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm glad that the little sabbatical in the middle of the race only lasted a moment, and I will catch you all next week for some more P0. Well done to Arwen, to Leon, and to Chubby Slug.